Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we're checking out this pretty cool brand new 2025 Coachmen Apex 242 BARV RV travel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes here and kind of walk you through the inside and outside of this cool new unit and show you what this RV is really all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2025 Apex 242 BARV travel trailer here by Coachmen RV. This is a large rear bathroom, front bedroom, couple-style coach, as you've seen on the floor plan that was up there a few seconds ago. Let's start back here in the back, and we will kind of spin our way throughout the RV for us. So kind of looking back here at the rear of the RV, you're going to have your foot flush toilet and your step-in, glassed-in shower right there. Skylight up above, AC duct in here, heat duct in here, roof vent fan up there as well. You do have a large storage compartment here for your towels and linens. That's probably close to 3 feet deep right there. A lot of storage. Little towel hook holders and stuff in here. And then over on this side, you are going to have your little sink area, some storage underneath, your on-demand water heater controls, and your little medicine cabinet area. But there is plenty of room in this bathroom to actually come in here, get dressed, undressed, and use the actual shower and stuff, and not feel like you have to kick somebody out of the RV in order to do so. So I like the fact that there is plenty of room in here. Now, spinning on around back into our living room and kitchen area here. So your slide out is going to have basically the fridge, a little bit of counter space there, and then depending on how you order it, this optional theater seat. So this again is an optional theater seat. You do not have to get that if you don't want. You're going to have the window over there that opens on the left and behind the theater seat, pull down roller shades as well. But it is a push button, 12 volt powered slide system. We'll show you that closed at the end of the video. It does have the kind of matching lino here so that your slide floor matches your main floor. You are going to have over here the Furrion 12 volt powered refrigerator, freezer on top, fridge on bottom, and there is a drawer underneath of there too. Now looking right across from our theater seat here, we have a smart TV up there, shameless plug. I got my All About RVs YouTube channel up there playing. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe, keep up with more videos, smash that like button, help out the channel, much appreciated. You're gonna have some storage on each side of that TV area right there. You are also going to have some storage over here on the right side. A couple more little hook holders over there. But you have this very cool little bar area right here. There's an electric outlet underneath of there, so you could use this for dining. You could use it obviously as a bar. You could use it as a little computer desk workstation. But right here, you are going to have a pull up and down screen. It's got a magnetic catch to it and just pops right up. So you can hand things right in and out of here. You have your pull down nightshade for the blind part of it. And again, you have this little pull down screen area here. And it's magnetic catches to hold it in place. And then obviously you can close it up if you don't want it to be open. Looking up at the roof line there, you can see the GE ducted AC right there. It is prepped for the Gateway Connect feature. That is a Wi-Fi feature that uses the TV antenna already on the roof and basically would allow you to subscribe to like AT&T or Verizon's wireless internet, so you could bring internet with you. It's a pretty cool feature. It's a few $100s to buy aftermarket and then subscribe to it. Over here, you are going to have some storage underneath your sink. 3 large drawers there, full extending ball bearing drawer, got a drawers. And you also have the air fryer oven by Suburban. It's a pretty cool feature, actually. It's a 3-burner gas stovetop. On the side over here, there is a flip up and down countertop extension to give you a little bit more counter space when doing some food prep and doing dishes and stuff. Up top there, you have a vent fan up there. You are going to also have a microwave, hood range light and fan. The window over there opens, and you have some more storage cabinet space up there. Over here, your entry exit door area right there does have the window built in. That window is Lippert thin shade ready. It's a nice little slide up and down accordion blind that you can buy that goes right in there. Talk with your sales guy about maybe adding that on too. Got a nice little Coachmen doormat there. And over here we have some of our control stuff here. Slide button, awning button, water pump, awning light, interior light switch for some of the lights, monitor panel for our holding tanks, and then our portable Bluetooth speaker right here. Now you're going to have a sliding door to block off your bedroom for privacy. On this side right here, you have an electric outlet and USB charger port down there. You have all kinds of space down there to put your phone or drink, maybe a CPAP machine or something like that. Plenty of room down there. Window over here opens, pull down blind here. You're going to have a closet and overhead storage space on each side of the bedroom right there. This unit was ordered with 50 amp electric service and prepping for a second AC. So right here is where that second AC would drop in at if you did order it that way. You have TV hookups over here as well. There's a backer in the wall, so you could mount a TV up there if you wanted to. Heat ducts coming through the wall here. Over here we got, looks like another USB charger port, electric outlet down below there. Windshield does not open, but the 2 other windows in here do open. Now this bed will raise up. So there is storage underneath of this bed. It's actually pretty cool little setup the way they did this. So underneath of here, you do have a little seat area. So you could maybe sit down right here, put your shoes on if you wanted to. You have a drawer underneath here. And then you also have 2 more drawers over on this side. But it is pretty usable actually to be able to do that. And there's plenty of room up here. I can sit under here and, you know, not even hit my head. And there's even a little area under that drawer where you could probably kick your shoes underneath of there if you wanted to. But what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think this little bar idea would be something that you would utilize at your camping habits? Oh, forgot to mention, there's a portable ice maker that comes with it. Obviously, you've seen the other fridge and stuff there. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down there. But what do you guys think? Is this something that's kind of just gimmicky, or you think it would actually be functional for you in your camping habits? So we're going to step outside here. I want to show you around the outside. We'll check out the little bar area, and then we're going to come back in, close it right back up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2025 Apex 242 BARV RV here. We're going to start here on the door side and kind of work our way around for you. So first things up, you have a white fiberglass exterior attached to the upgraded Azdel composite material instead of those cheap wood Luan backers. It is a foam block insulated aluminum studded sidewall. You have a lower black metal skirting, and then you're going to have some vinyl graphics. On the front side right down here, you have a pretty large pass-through storage compartment area right here. You can see there's a light switch and a light in there, some of the aluminum tube framing up there, and also the solar charge controller for the solar panel that this one was ordered with. Now just kind of looking down below here, you can see you have one of your 4 heavy-duty scissor stabilizer jacks, enclosed underbelly underneath of there as well. You're going to have this large power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV. It has adjustable arms for tilting, manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Now this one was ordered with the optional frameless look window. So if you like the traditional window where you see all the framework on the outside here, that is a little bit different. As we're going to walk around, you'll see those. You're going to have the heavy-duty entry exit step right here. Comes down, touches the ground, rated for 500 pounds. Flips inside the doorway when traveling. You have the black safety glass entry exit door right here. Large folding handle there as well. That entry exit door also has the window that's built in with that. That is also Lippert thin shade ready. It is a dual axle unit. You have drum brakes, easy loop hubs, aluminum wheels. Now right here is the pretty cool part. On the outside, you are going to have this little bar setup right here. So it comes with this little Apex mat, so you can use that or not use it depending on what you want. You got some USB charger ports here. You have electric outlet here, little shelf space. You have a 27-inch smart TV right here as well. And you can see here, you're going to have that pull down screen like I showed you when we were inside. You can also just close down this section if you want to and still have this out. Now, when you do plan on closing the bottom part though, you do have to flip that up first and then bring down the window. So this isn't fully sealed. There's still a little bit of an air gap back here, but it blocks off most of it. So if you're out here on a 90-degree day, you're probably going to want to leave that down, or on a nice day like today, it's letting in a very nice breeze going across through there. Now just back in behind this, you are going to have your furnace exhaust out down there and an electric outlet right there. You're going to have this little griddle set up here. A mini fridge also right here. We do have a little bit of storage space up here. You're going to have the hot and cold sink, electric outlet in here. This has the little sponge holder. And then over here, you are going to have a full extending ball bearing drawer. Got a drawer. There's also a light up there as well. And the big door kind of acts like a shock, or not a shock, but acts like an awning when you are actually trying to, kind of stay dry. Just looking underneath down here, you can see there is a gas line hookup down here. Again, enclosed underbelly. You can also see the jack on the back and some low point water drains back there. Now moving around to the back side here, you are going to be pre-prepped for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. It's a very nice telescoping ladder that you can telescope up, hook on, climb up, get on your roof, do your inspections for your seams and seals and stuff. Obviously be very careful you don't fall off, getting up and down on and off there. Make sure you don't accidentally step through a skylight or a roof vent or something crazy. Pay attention to what you're doing. But you can get up there, kind of check out your stuff. Make sure there's nothing sharp in your shoes so that you don't tear your materials up there either. Now, speaking of the roof, let's hop up here real quick and actually check out what the roof is going to look like. All right, I wanted to hop up here real quick and just kind of show you what the roof of your Apex 242 BARV RV might actually look like depending on how you order it. So kind of starting back here in the back, you can see skylight above the shower, vent fan back there, a couple plumbing stack vents. Your main GE ducted AC right there. You also have the Winegard Air 360 Plus TV antenna right there. Another roof vent. Then this was ordered with a 200-watt solar panel, so you got that right there. You got another roof vent above the bed, and this one again was ordered with 50 amp service and prepping for a second AC. So that's where your second AC would drop in right there if you wanted to actually add one. But the whole point of kind of getting up here was really to show you there's a lot of items up here on the roof that you have to get up here from time to time and maintain your seams and your seals and everything to make sure your RV lasts you a long time. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just real important, make sure you do your maintenance. So in the top center up there, you are prepped for the Furrion rear observation camera. It's a very nice wireless camera system that would allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into your campsite. So if something like that interests you, again, talk with your salesperson about checking that out and adding it on. Now this one again was ordered with 50 amp electric service so that it would be prepped for the second AC in the bedroom up there. So you can kind of see your cord right there. It is a detachable power cord. You have your city water inlet here, your cable satellite hookup here. You have your black tank flush to clean out the toilet tank right here. You have a hot and cold outside utility shower right here too. And just down below is where you have your dumping for your gray and your black tank. So you can dump your black, rinse out the hose some with the gray, and then you also have the utility shower right here to maybe help you clean up any mess you might accidentally make. Our slide out right here, 12-volt powered slide, we'll close that up here shortly. It's prepped for a Solaire slide cover. So in the corner there's little brackets, and it would allow you to install a slide out awning cover that rolls in and out with the room. Very nice feature to consider adding. It helps shade the room, repels a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff. So talk with your sales guy about maybe doing something like that as well. Going on a little further, just in front of your axles right down here, you are going to have your kitchen galley dump right here. Again, you can see that enclosed underbelly and stuff, and a drain outlet up here as well for the freshwater tank. Now you're going to have your on-demand water heater located right there. Let me step back here so you can kind of see down the whole side here a little bit better. But I like the fact that they did the on-demand water heater instead of a tanked. That's basically going to let you take a little bit longer shower. You're going to have your portable freshwater tank fill up right here. Again, the other side of your pass-through storage area right here. Baggage doors are held up by a magnetic holder, and you also have that heavy-duty slam lock baggage door. Now right here, some very important informational stuff. So for example, this is the production date sticker. It tells me this RV right here was built 4/1 of 25. Model number 422 BARV. We have our gross weight right here telling me the RV can only go up to 7,600 pounds. It's the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, do not exceed that number. You have your dry weight right here, 5,729 pounds dry, with an exterior length of 28 feet 10 inches. It had tire size ST205 75R14 D range tires with a 65 PSI cold. It's very, very important to keep up with your tire pressure when traveling with any RV. On the front side, you have a very nice, roughly 3/4 fiberglass front shell with the windshield built in, a couple LED lights right here. You have a lower black metal skirting right here as well. You're going to have a battery disconnect down here. There's room for 1, possibly 2 batteries, depending on the size of the battery you go with. You have your spare tire mounted underneath it here as well. You're going to have 2 20-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. You have the power tongue jack here, which does have a manual override. You have 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy-duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, and you also have a breakaway cable. Very, very important when towing any of these RVs to make sure you do have a brake controller with your tow vehicle so that you can control the brakes on the RV. All right, so what do you guys think of this thing so far? Do you like this outside little bar setup and kitchen setup that they did here? Do you think this is something you could utilize at your camping trips? All right, let's head back inside here. I want to show you what it looks like closed up. All right, we are now back up inside the brand new 2025 Apex 242 BARV RV here. And I just wanted to show you what it looks like all closed up. So we are going to hit the button and close it up for you. So kind of starting right here, this is where you got to come to actually use your slide out. So we're going to hit the button. Slide out's going to come up at a little bit of an angle. This is a 12 volt powered rack and pinion style slide system. So it comes up at a little bit of an angle to kind of clear your main floor there. And then it kind of settles back down a little bit. But it is very, very important when opening and closing this slide out to make sure nothing is in the way. You do not want to accidentally crash into a light pole or electric pole, water pole or something at the campground. You don't want to accidentally run over a rock in here that might have come off your shoe and it get trapped between your slide floor and your lino and rip and damage your floor. So when it's closed, I can come in here. I can kind of get to that fridge over there. I can get to all my cabinetry. I cannot get to the bathroom. That's the one bummer I would say for sure on that. But I could get to my big fridge. I could use my sink. I can get to most of the cabinetry and stuff here. And I have full access to my bed back there. So if I'm taking a nap at a rest area or something like that after a long drive, I could come in here and take a nap. If I'm stopping at that rest area to just get a drink, I could come in here and do that, no problem. The only negative would be you will have to bump it out a few inches, not real far, but you would need to bump it out a few inches to be able to access and fully get into your bathroom back there. It only takes a few seconds to bump it out, and then you can bring it right back in if you need to. All right, folks. Thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. As always, you are greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. Help out the channel, much, much appreciated. Just want to do a real quick look there of what that looks like closed up for you. All right, thanks again for watching my videos.